Buenos dias, dámy a pánové, já vás vítám u naší herní série na hru GreedFall. Teď se nám to tady celkem tak jdeme. Začínám se nám to tady hezky. Ne úplně dobře to, ale uvidíme, jak to bude vypadat.
Your Excellency, Her Highness... Her Highness, Aurelia de Vespů of the Merchant Congregation has sent me to convey her regards. She would like to assure you of her deepest respect and her unwavering support as an ally with any troubles you may encounter. She also wishes to forewarn you that the person who until now presented himself as the congregation's legate may soon lose his position. Indeed, he is believed to have lied about his lineage, and doubt has now been cast upon his titles of nobility. It is also rumored that he is engaged in questionable dealings involving the guilds and the natives. We sincerely hope that, until this situation has been clarified, you will treat him with the utmost suspicion. Naturally, if these allegations prove to be true, a new legate will be appointed by Her Highness immediately.
This situation is regrettable, but hardly surprising. I cannot deny that our dealings with the legate have often been wrought with a lack of elementary diplomacy, and what you are telling me merely confirms my suspicions. But look, here he is. Sir, in light of what I've just heard, you are not welcome here. At the very least, until these allegations are confirmed.
We were thrown out like trash. I can't believe that Viper's claptrap got us into this mess. How will we discover where those documents are now?
I'm very disappointed that a few lies sufficed to get us thrown out. I imagine we were not well liked, but all is not lost. By hiding here and following that schemer, it will not be difficult to put our hands on the documents we seek.
Teď musíme být fakt opatrní. Ty vole. Hlavně ji sledovat opatrně. Ještě štěstí, že tady tuhle tu mám. Ani ne, vidím ji pořád. Já se stihnu aspoň přesunout. Dobrý. Tady se teď už nebude kde schovat.
Here come the de Vespů ambassador and her henchmen.
We should hide and listen to what they say. We may glean some interesting information.
Jo, mě to přímo navede tam. Ne, oni by si mě vůbec nevšimli, hej? Vůbec, ale.
Ambassador? Did your meeting with the governor go well?
The meeting went very well. The governor was so incensed by what I told him that when the legate arrived unannounced, He was immediately thrown out. It seems that our representative on the island has not found favor with the other governors. It was about time our mistress intervened. However, the legate's presence is problematic. I did not expect him here so soon. Special care must be taken to better hide our documents. If they search the old farm under the cliff, he or his comrades could well find them. Tomorrow morning, we must move them to a safer hiding place. In the meantime, we must rest.
As you command, Ambassador.
Tak jo. Tak jo.
Damn it! It was a trap.
To my help! And death to the others!
Let's see if you can fend off my blow!
Tak jestli ty jsi...
There are some documents, but it's not the evidence Aurelia spoke of. These documents speak of you. It appears that the de Vespes sought out information on each of you, hoping to influence you or to drive a wedge between us.
I can only imagine the heap of garbage it must contain. I hope you know me well enough not to take that filth seriously.
This is just further proof of their deceit, and the so-called evidence got away again. Let's search these men. We may find something useful. According to this letter, the chest was given to a merchant in town who deals with the de Vespes. He was ordered to hand it to the governor if something happens to the delegation.
That Aurelia is clever if nothing else. We must get that chest from the merchant before he learns of their deaths.
Dobře. Dobře, dobře. Tak. Tak pojď, pane kupče. Teď vám ukážeme, jak se to dělá.
Hello. Are you Valens?
Indeed. What can I do for your lordship? Are you looking for tools for your workers? I have a large range of tools. Everything you need for mining or timber harvesting.
I have no interest in your goods. I have been sent by Her Highness, Aurelia de Vespe. She asked me to recover a chest you have in your keeping.
Of course, of course. It's stuffed between my goods in the street just behind us. I hope you tell your mistress that I obeyed her orders.
Do not worry. She will be told.
Tak jo. Kde je to? Je ve zboží přímo. Dobrý. Tak a teď co? Všetky. Tak, San Mateus, výborně, pardon. A v San Mateu to zase bude Petrus, který tam přijde. Takže Hickman máme z krku. Přirozeně, protože jsem prostě bůh. Tak. Tak, super. Tady bude někde ohniště, ne? Jo, tady hned nahoře, takže od ohniště i hned vyjedeme. Vezmeme si kurta v Petrusem. Abychom to vyřešili rychle. Efektivně. S láskou. Jo. Rychle, efektivně a s láskou. Aha. Takže. Cestovat do jiné mapy. Tak, dobrý. Tak, složení týmu. Afra jde pryč. A zařadíme do týmu Petruse, protože tomu věří všichni. Tak, ukončuji cestovní pauzu a jdeme. Aha. Kde najdete, setkáme se u městské bránky, to je strašný. Dobře.
Hello. Are you the guard who left me a message at the embassy?
Greetings, Your Excellency. Yes, it was me. I thought you should be warned when I saw those vermin bearing the Vespů livery.
This is indeed interesting information. Do you know if they're staying in town?
The delegation leader is always at the tavern. He drinks heavily. His men wander around town looking for trouble.
Thank you. I imagine you're expecting a reward.
No, Your Excellency, keep your money. I'll consider myself highly rewarded if you manage to put a stop to their horrible manipulative plans. My old battalion was almost completely lost to those vipers. They led us into a trap and left us to rot, so I don't know what you wish to do to them. But I wish you the best success.
Promuzi za Vespů v krčmě v San Mateu. OK. Tak ještě štěstí, že už tady trošku znám. Trošičku. Tak pojď. Desarde.
Hello. I wonder if we might have a word.
Desarde? The Dorsey family's henchman. I knew it. I knew I would meet my end by accepting this mission. After what you did to Ambassador Lavoisin in Hikmet.
If the ambassador and her men had not attacked me, they would certainly still be alive. Since you know who I am, you must know why I'm here.
Yes. The document chest. But don't think you can scare me into giving it to you. I've been scared to death since I got to this town. Since I got to this island. But I will not betray them.
Come. We never wished you harm. We only want to recover some files. They do concern us, after all. Tell us where they are. A huge weight will be lifted off your shoulders.
That's true. Does it even matter? I don't have the chest anymore. I gave it to a group of inquisitors who don't like you very much. Those fools are so furious that they'd rather die than give you the chest. And Saint Matthias is with them. So, they're hiding out in one of the warehouses around the port. If you really want to confront them, it's your own choice. But you should say a prayer first.
Všem pomáhat, tohle mě zrovna jako rádi nemají. Tohle mě zrovna rádi nemají. Vím o tom. A paní kardinálka mě tu tam nesnáší. Za to, co jsem jí provedl. Protože já tady prd vidím, jestli vás to zajímá. Takže vůbec nevím, kam jdeme. Jo, teď už něco vidím aspoň. No já něco vidím, ty vole, není noc. Tady nejsou nauti? Není možné. Jo. Tak pojď. Jo, to je dole, aha. OK. Tady, výborně. Mě to přesně ukáže, kam mám jít, takže. Hopla. Takže nějaké skladiště. Tady už jsme jednou byli z nauty a moc se mi to nelíbilo. Tak pojď.
So you found us. But don't rejoice too soon. You will not leave this warehouse alive.
Come. I'm sure we can work this out. I only want the De Vesp chest.
Don't count on it. Because of you, our order has been driven off this island and the governor treats us like criminals.
We shall avenge our brothers and our order.
Hej, v klidu! Klidu. Klidu, hoši. A děvčata. Všichni bychom měli mít inkvizitorské kloboučky. Na ostrově Terfe vykonává diplomatické témy se podařilo ke svému bratranci, takže nezapomínám s tím, že bychom si nějak koupili ho, ale bude nutno se ho zbavit nebo ho vydělat. Což by neměl být velký problém, protože se zdá, že není legitimním svého otce Roku. Ho jako dítě přivedli ke dvoru, ale že jeho otec generál Mark de Sarde byl téměř rok před jeho narozením vyslán na výpravu a ke dvoru se už nevrátil. Livie de Sarde tedy musel porodit nemanželské dítě. Tady máme ještě jednoho inkvizitora. Tak. Nesrali jste mě docela. A já se začnu mstít. Ty jo, vypadá to sakra dobře. Kurte? Všichni máme tu. To nemá snad nikdo, kdo by... Se podíváme v tom, jestli mají všichni silnou tu. Tak jo. Kde mám vůbec ten? Jo, jdu k němu. Jdu. Tady. Tak jo. Tady každé rozhodnutí fakt změnilo úplně kompletně celé vnímání. Vím, že tady nejsem vítán, ale co už. Tak jo. Jo. Mrkneme teda. Lesko, tady to bude na tobě celé. A místo inkvizitorského kloboučku budeš mít vrahovskou kapuci. Teď už tě nikdo nepozná. Tak, trošku jsme ho upgradeli. Tak, můžeme vyrazit. Tak, rezidence rodu Desarde a můžeme prodávat staré věci. Zase penízky z nich budou výborné. Jsme normálně boháči, ty vole. Jdeme. Fakt nic teď nepotřebuji kupovat. Já chci tady tohle rychle vyřešit. Necháme si Petrusa. To bude jednodušší.
Let's take a closer look. It could be good news. Change.
What is this nonsense? Another de Vesp trick. They'll truly stop at nothing. These posters could cause a full-scale riot. We must stop them from spreading around town.
As was to be expected, the crowd is getting restless. We must do so.
I say those posters tell the truth. We should demand a new governor, and this one should be sent to court.
It's just a matter of being informed. My cousin knows one of the governor's guards, and she told me it was all true. Lady Mirange, there's a true governor, and she's never put a foot out of line. Whereas this Constantine d'Orsay...
Greetings, madam. Did you happen to see, by any chance, who stuck up these posters?
Oh, you are the famous legate these posters speak of. You would never tell me if it were all true. Anyway, if you want revenge against the woman who stuck 'em up, you're too late. The guards caught her in the act, and when they saw what was written on the posters, they took her to the barracks. She must be rotting away in jail now.
Thank you. And you shouldn't believe those lies.
As if you could say anything else.
Dobře. Takže kasárny. Tak, pojďme. Musíme splnit ještě pro tady toho nějaký úkol.
Hello. I'm the bastard murderer from your posters.
Oh, Your Excellency. I'm not responsible for the content of those posters. I had no choice but to stick them up. In a sense, the guard's arrest protected me, but my partner is under lock and key and guarded by armed men who bear the de Vespes livery. They are responsible. They forced me to stick these posters up all around town. They threatened to kill my partner. If you don't stop them, they will kill him. I beg you, free him.
I believe you, and I will free your friend if I can. Do you know where the other posters are? I must destroy this nonsense before it creates a riot.
No, they only gave me one stack of them. They certainly have more, but I don't know where they're hiding the rest. The men who are holding him must know.
Very well. I have no other choice but to free him. Where is he being held?
Behind the barracks, along the docks. Please, hurry.
Tam mi věří. No skvěle, aspoň někdo mi tady věří, ty vole. Jdeme. Vezmu od tebe ten úkol, co se stalo?
Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. It seems there has been an unexpected development. The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of supply problems on the island, and a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace gave any such orders.
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved? Very well, I will find out. No, thank you.
Tak, jdeme rychle za ty kasárny. Do přístavu. Tady jsou. Výborně. Pak někdo z vás dostane těžký rapír.
Thank you for freeing me from those murderers' clutches. Do you know where my friend is? She went to stick up those horrible posters.
She sent me to rescue you. She was imprisoned, but she'll probably get out soon. The presence of these men will prove that she had no intention of causing an insurrection.
Oh, you've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I was worried she'd been killed. They were such brutes.
I must destroy the rest of those posters. Do you have any idea where those men could have hidden them?
Well, they spoke of having a reserve just outside of town. In a small hut, if my memory serves me well. You should go and check.
Thank you. And try to avoid the de Vespes in the future. They're dangerous.
Tak, jdeme se zbavit těch zbývajících vývěšek. Ale mě jenom zajímá. Hej, ono to vypadá strašně dobře, ale... Jakože Real vypadá to hrozně hezky. Tak. Tak, jdeme. Halo? Počkej. Chtěla jsem se zrovna užít Tak, co pak to tu máme? Musíme to tady zapálit. Jo, my je máme přinést. Tak. Všechny protijedy, je to dobrý? Ano, ano, Nolmenaovi, ano, ano. Jdeme. Jakmile vyřeším tohle, tak budu klidná. Mé srdíčko bude klidné. Konstantin stále není zpátky. A dobře, že odešel. Aspoň to tady nemusí řešit.
You're back. Any news?
I recovered some documents that Aurelia intended to use against us. I also brought you the wedding contract.
Let me see. Yes. A skillful blend of truths and untruths, as is to be expected. I'm afraid, however, this letter from Julia d'Orsay, Constantine's mother, is genuine. But your cousin is not to blame for his mother's folly. It caused him more harm than good, and he was but a child when his brother was killed. But the implication that he's not the prince's son is absurd. You know them both, and you know how much Constantine looks like his father. As for these documents about your mother, poor Livy would never have deceived your father. And furthermore...
It's all right, I know. I'm a native of Teirfredi. My real mother was a Denegad of the seaside Nemeus clan. So in a way, all this is both true and completely false. I'm not General de Sarde's son, and my mother never deceived him.
I wasn't aware you knew. It's true you were adopted, and though the adoption was somewhat irregular...
That's an understatement. The poor child was ripped from their real mother, who was left to die.
Petrus, my mother Livy was not responsible, and you know it. The prince alone is to blame.
In any case, I doubt that this information could truly be used against you. The revelations about Constantine are more cause for concern. But since you recovered the evidence, we needn't worry about it being used against us. Providing it's the only copy, of course.
I believe so. What do you make of the marriage contract? Is it genuine?
Well, the writing is that of a court clerk. But their handwriting all looks the same. Would be difficult to tell if it was truly written by your uncle. As for the seal, well, I'm almost certain that it is a forgery. But an excellent one at that. That being said, without the seal itself, you'd be hard-pressed to prove it. If we denounce this contract without evidence, everyone will say that it's just an excuse to get out of the wedding.
In that case, I need to find that seal. Let's hope Aurelia de Vespes has brought it with her.
I'd wager she did. She may want to use it again. If you want to find it, you'll have to get her away from her camp to have a good chance to search her belongings.
As I'm supposed to be organizing the princess's arrival, Lady Morange can surely help by sending for her. Thank you, sir.
Was there anything else you wish to ask?
I must be on my way. Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye. And tread carefully.
Tak, jdeme pokračovat. Zařídíme si to z Lady Morange. Tak. Všichni víme, že já jsem spolupracovala. Tohle je úplně úžasný, ty vogo. Miluju tady tuhletu partku. Všichni víme, že Lord Desarde prostě není hajzl. A že všem pomáhal, vždycky všem pomáhal. To, že jenom nemá rád křivdy, je věc čistě druhá vůči domorodcům, sám pochází z toho ostrova. Lady Morange.
By the look on your face, you've already experienced the de Vesp's deceit firsthand.
Indeed. Aurelia tried to blackmail us. I had to recover evidence she gathered against my cousin and myself, and stop a riot in town she caused by sticking up posters which mocked us, and which depicted you as the heroine.
And I can assure you I'm not responsible.
I don't doubt it, madam. However, Sir de Corsillon told me that the seal used on the wedding contract was fake, but that we needed the fake seal itself to prove it and put an end to this sham.
So, you would like me to get Aurelia de Vespe away from her quarters, so you can search them at your leisure?
That's the general idea. She did ask us to organize her arrival. Your message shouldn't surprise her.
Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm going to write. The young de Vespe may be talented, but I have years more experience. Oh, if I may offer some advice, you should question the Nauts who brought her here. They must have gleaned some information on our charming princess on such a long journey in close quarters. Admiral Cabral should know where they are. You should go and see her. Do you have any other questions?
Goodbye, Lady Morange.
Goodbye, Your Excellency. Be careful. Don't underestimate the trickery of the de Vespes.
To zajisté udělám, jdu si pro Nauta. Tak. Sorry. Takže vyřadit z týmu, zařadit do týmu, potvrdit, dokončit, jdeme. Tak, teď musíme za Nauty, ještě. To prdele, kde je ten přístav do Řitě? Tu je přístav, že? Jo. Jo, nazdar, taky tě rád vidím. Tak, jestli to tady přeskáču, bude to rychlejší i pro mě. Beru tady 7 zlatých mincí a jdu dál. Spokojeně. Tak, tady je super, Nauti. Potřebuji si promluvit s Nauty s paní admirálkou. Mohla by mi totiž pomoct, a to hodně.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Greetings, Admiral. I came to see you as I seek information about Aurelia de Vespe and her entourage. Since they landed on this island, they haven't ceased their efforts to undermine our city and our diplomatic position. And since they traveled on your ships for several months, I thought you and your men would surely have things to say about them.
We don't make a habit of revealing information about our passengers, but I'm willing to make an exception this time. Since we got here, part of our ship's crew, those who were in contact with the de Vespes, haven't been heard from. The rest of the crew, the ones who steered the ship, are here. They're worried and fear the worst for their comrades. I would be very grateful if you inquired of their whereabouts. If you find them alive, I will not object to them telling you everything they know. Quite the opposite. One thing is certain. The de Vespes will never set another foot on one of our ships.
Rest assured, I'll do my best to find them. Goodbye, Admiral.
Goodbye, Desarde. And be careful.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Jo, to jsou vedlejšáky, hlavní je tohleto. Jdeme teda pátrat po zmizelých noutech. Já vlastně můžu přímo od kapitánky, že? Tady vlastně se rozjet. Tak, pojďme. Je to jeden den cesty. Tak, jelikož se tady vezme všichni. Jo, Vaska si potvrdit, Vaska si necháme, kdyby se cokoliv stalo, jak počal to nautit, tak ať mají nějakého kapitána, který je nautskej. Tady je taková malá úzká cestička. Měla by někde tu být. Tam dolů. Ale já ji nevidím, protože jsem slepá. Ale totálně. Ještě dřív, než jsme přešli most. Aha. Jo, tady je, už ji vidím. Slepá jsem, nevadí. Stává se. Dobrý. Tak jsme se nějak dostali dolů. Šikovně. Jo, dobré, že mi to tady hned uložilo, no. Jak se znám totiž, tak bych chcípla při první příležitosti. Tím pádem, jestli toto, tak tady hned rozbijeme tábořiště. Ať tu máme už rozbitý. Ať to prostě nějak sedí. Tak. Dobře, a dá se to tu nějak sejít? Nebo ne? Dá se to tu krásně sejít všechno. Tady. Oh shit.
Hey, is someone here? We need help. Help!
Jo, už jdu.
It's one of ours. Knots are in danger. We must help.
To je krásné, ale já to chci udělat bez boje tentokrát. Výjimečně. Do prdele, jak se k němu jako dostat. Aha. Víte co, vy se zabojujte. Já tě to nepustím za nima. To fakt nedělám. A tak jednou něco děláte vy. Co pak máš tady? Klíč. Co to tu je? Cornelie. To, co se tady ukrývá, se mi vůbec...
The Vesps remind me of a horrible little scorpion fish, full of spikes and venom. They locked up my brothers, put together files full of horrendous lies on the governors. With this, they could bend the whole island to their will.
No, to my jim nedovolíme, protože jsme si právě všechny spisy sebrali. Dobře, že jsme sem šli. No já myslím ještě, že z radosti budou nauti vypovídat.
Thank you immensely for having freed us. Had we stayed here, those lunatics would have killed us.
They already killed one of the men by giving him some kind of potion.
Yes. Aurelia de Vesp came, with a smile on her face, and poisoned one of our men. To test the effects of a plan. That's what she said.
We must go through Aurelia's things. We need to prove that the wedding contract was forged to stop her from causing harm. Did you see or hear anything which could help me while you traveled here with Aurelia de Vespe?
That woman is very secretive. She isn't the kind of person who speaks of her plans in front of those she treats as servants.
I served her in her cabin. Every time I came in, she slipped the documents she was reading or writing in special chests. However, one day I heard her talking to one of her followers. She told him that with all the information they had gathered, they would easily take over the island. She clearly spoke of bringing the other governors to their knees with the information she had against them. She wants to blackmail them.
She probably kept us locked up here because she knew that we had heard her plans.
That's undoubtedly true. Thank you for this information. Do you know how to get back to the Admiral, now that you're free?
Yes. Don't worry. We'll soon be back on our ship. Thanks to you. Goodbye, Your Excellency. Be careful.
Tak, jdeme teda hledat dál. Tak, noty jsme... Dobré, prohledej tábor Aurelie. A to bude v úplně stejném tom, že? Jo. Vypadá to tak. Počkej, my tady někdy jsme si otevřeli tábor. Takže se můžou dostat blízko jejího tábora. Dobře, že jsme sem šli. Tak jenom aby si je získala. Tak toto, paní kardinálka se o tom naštěstí ani nedozvěděla. To mám se jít dolů? Ale... To bude nahoře, ale nevím, proč jsme ho vzali. Ale dobře. Asi k něčemu bude brzo. Tak, silný proti jednu. Kdyby nám náhodou chtěla něco dát, marcha jedna. Tak teď máme tolik proti jedu, že se z toho můžeme posrat lidi. Dokonce máme i velmi silný protijed. Tak, jelikož asi tady nebudu úplně vítaný. Tak já si to tady oběhnu. Tak jo. Já jsem to chtěl udělat tam. Já se fakt rvat nechtěl. Já se fakt rvat nechtěla. Jenom to víte. Jo? Už to víte. Že já se fakt rvat nehodlám. Tak. Bez jejich podpory by konstantně rychle spadl hřeby, nepodvolil by se mému nátlaku pro. Co máme dost pádných důkazů, jak tu partu kompanu držet v šachu, přesto se že nyní bude obtížný můj plán usudy. V šnosti bývala guvernérka a další věrní nasledě, kterou se stále udržují vliv na chod kolony a mohli by. Došel mi jet, ale v okolí jsem zahledal několik, které by dali využít k jeho výrobě. Až bude Lady Morlange odstraněna, zbavím si těch ostatních, potom postačí jen zorganizovat poslání, při kterém jsem mocnil. Otce se nepochybně přežil, ale teď jsem si jistý, že bude na můj úspěch. Lady Morange.
Forging a seal like this can't be easy. The de Vespes stop at nothing to carry out their deceit.
In any case, thanks to this seal, we can prove that the contract was forged. And we can send Mr. Vesp back to the continent.
That may be so, but after seeing what was written in that journal, I'm worried about Lady Morange. We should try to find an antidote. The Donegada in this region should be able to help us. They must know about all the plants.
Dobře. Nelíbí se mi, že musím zase někde do řitě, ale OK. Když to musí být. Chceme přece pomoct Lady Morange, ne? Nahoru nebo dolů? Nahoru, dobré. Nahoru nebo dolů? Ne, tam jdeme... Jo, naštěstí se dostaneme tam, kam potřebujeme. Takže jsem celkem v klidu. Jo, i když to projdeme vrchem, tak... se tam dostaneme. Kam potřebujeme. A nebo taky ne. Ne, tu se vlastně dalo dostat jinak, ale dalo. Pojďte, starte. No tak hlavně, že jsme našli cestu, to je důležité. Není možné dorazili jsme do nějaké vesnice? Nebo něčeho aspoň?
Oi, Onol Manawi.
Hello.
Bur Tirtumat. I'm Vad from the Beraignodas clan. I need to speak to you.
Burtir Tumad Donegada.
Bur Tirtumat, Siora. I hope your friend will be able to help us. I've heard people talking about you in the village, and Dunkas respects you, so I'm sure you'll understand.
What is it?
This land has been sacred for generations, and only the Donegader of our clan can come to calm the anger of Enon Melfrichtimen.
This is where he spilled the burning blood of the land to destroy our enemies. The sun trembled and the sky was black for days.
It is madness to come back here, especially for Renaigse. You must leave and take all the other Renaigse with you.
Do not fret. I intend to ensure that they don't stay long. Neither here nor on this island, for that matter.
I hope so, Onol Manawi. Because we can already feel the anger rising up to Credennis. And many would die if it spread.
And these Renaigse don't understand anything. They're multiplying like flies. No sooner had the ones in black arrived from the sea than others came from the woods to surround them. And now here you are.
I promise that these lands will soon find their peace.
Do you have anything else to ask us?
Yes, I actually need your help. I'm sure you know all about the plants in this region. Do you know of any that are poisonous? The leader of those who came here plans to poison one of my friends.
It's true that the leader left the camp at one point. She stayed in the woods for a while.
If it was poisonous plants she was after, I'm sure she would have collected sedek leaves at this time of year. It's a slow but horrible poison, which causes a great deal of suffering. But the antidote can be found in some roots that we know well.
You're in luck. We have a small bottle. Anyone who drinks it quickly after being poisoned will survive.
Thank you. I'm infinitely grateful.
Do you have anything else to ask us?
Thanks again for your help. Goodbye.
Kwa awalam seg, Onol Manawi. And don't forget, Those Renaixei need to leave.
Jo, nebojte se. Tak, ještě máme teda prohledat ten její podělaný tábor. Možná najdeme ještě něco. Já se podívám na úkol. Ještě musíme prohledat její tábor a pak rychle vymizeme. Zmizíme dopryč. Tak, jelikož jsem tam nechce běhat, jsem moc lína. Tak, ještě tady. Tak, výborně. Ježiš, uhni, Vasko. Nemáme na to čas. Musíme zachránit Lady Moringe. Tak, rychle do rezidence, do Desardet. Tak, jelikož už to tak, už můžeme dovolit jiné složení týmu. Jdeme. Jdeme. Pojď, kurte. Teď si musíme nautíkat hlavně. Má to radši uložím, kdyby se cokoliv zase posralo. Tak, dobrý.
Oh, thank you for saving me. I never imagined the de Vespes would go so far. She tried to poison me.
Don't mention it. The Doneigada of the Dunkas clan should also be thanked, my lady. They gave us the antidote.
May they be blessed. I'll send them a present to thank them. But you should go straight to the palace. Aurelia de Vespes was headed there. I'm afraid she may try to take over by force.
I'll go there right away. Get well soon, my lady.
Díky. A jdeme na věc. Tak. Kdy vám ukážu. Smetci. Tohle se moc nedělá.
Aurelia de Vespes. On behalf of Governor Constantin d'Orsay, you are under arrest.
Oh, really? Hardly surprising. Typical of the d'Orsay family's underhanded methods. On what grounds, might I ask?
Firstly, for fraud and forgery. The wedding contract you gave us is fake.
Your lies are as dismal as they are desperate. The contract bears the seals of both my father and your prince. Is he trying to back out? Or has his idiot son simply decided to disobey him?
Neither. The d'Orsay seal upon this contract is forged, and I can prove it. Here. This is what was used to seal the contract. A cleverly made counterfeit we found in your camp.
That seal proves nothing. You probably made it yourself to undermine me. That contract could not be more authentic. The same, however, cannot be said of your noble lineage.
The second charge made against you is the attempted murder of Lady Morange. Are you also going to deny that your men attacked her?
This is a very serious accusation. I assure you that I had no knowledge of any attack on the former governor. And if an attack did indeed take place, I am certainly not the one responsible.
Is that so? Then why does this journal, written in your handwriting, say that you wish to rid your city of all d'Orsay sympathizers? and that you'd found the perfect poison to do the deed in the forest surrounding your camp. Thankfully for Lady Morange, the Donegada living in the region gave us an antidote.
A journal only conveys thoughts, not facts. Don't tell me you've never wished for someone's death without actually acting on those thoughts. And more to the point, who's to say that journal's genuine in the first place? Your so-called evidence, Mr. de Sade, is but lie after lie.
Lastly, you are accused of having sequestered and murdered the Nauts who brought you to this island.
Another baseless accusation. I don't know how you could possibly prove my involvement.
As it happens, we freed the survivors, and they are very willing to testify against you. For all the charges set against you, you are under arrest.
The Malachor upon you, de Sade. I greatly underestimated you. How wrong I was. I should have courted you and made you my ally. Together we would have been unstoppable. Very well. What are you going to do with me?
You'll be imprisoned here while we wait for the Congregation Council's ruling. Go on. Lock her up.
The de Vespes would have tried to impose themselves to the bitter end. It's fantastic that you gathered all this evidence. We won't have a ruling from the Council for months. Years, even. But I'm sure the de Vespes will pay a heavy price for Aurelia's folly, and the d'Orsay family will emerge greater than ever. Anyway, you should destroy the documents you found. Nobody else should ever get hold of them.
You're right. I'm going to burn them all right now, just to be on the safe side. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for your help.
I merely gave you guidance. That is my role. See you later.
Tak, jdeme si je zničit. Znič kompromitující dokumenty.
All that's left is to destroy the evidence the de Vespes collected about us.
Tak a nyní se asi můžeme vydat na náš další úkol.
Karantz, I'm glad we managed to save Lady Morange. Considering she's a Renaigze, she's rather wise, and at least she does not despise us. But I can't understand why you decided to simply lock this Aurelia up. She should have been sentenced to death for having betrayed her people. But your politics on the continent are very complicated. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Karantz, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
Tak, výborně. Tak, nyní si myslím, že teďka můžeme... Tak, takže zpátky do dveří. A jdeme cestovat do jiné mapy, co tu máme? Tak to počkat. Sice vedlejšák, ale vedlejšák. Z Konstantina a zbytek najdeme potom. Uděláme tady tohle a pak už můžeme to ukončit, protože ty vole, to bylo... Jo.
What can I pour for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you? Damn. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken seriously. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Serene for quite some time. Our suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft, to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the continent had arrived as planned, but customs seized my goods.
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in order. And now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
Huh. This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
Vyspovídej celního důstojníka. OK. Tak, jdeme ještě se tady vyspovídat celního důstojníčka. Co se stalo, co se nestalo, proč tomu tak je. Ať mě přestanou srát hlavně. Tak, hotovo.
Customs Officer Alric. What can I do for you?
Desade, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I've been told of some issues with customs. I would like some clarification.
I'm listening, Your Excellency.
I was told that a shipment from the continent bound for the tavern had been seized as a precautionary measure.
Yes, it's possible. We seize cargo sometimes, to verify that all taxes to the town have been paid.
Randomly, without a prior formal order?
No, I don't know. Perhaps we received a complaint. That happens sometimes.
I suppose all entries are noted in your records.
Naturally, but I assure you that we only do our job. It was all routine.
I was informed that customs was robbed.
Yes, these thieves have quite the nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings this time. Since then, I've put all important things in the chest, but I lost the key. Probably on my way here.
Let me summarize. You have confiscated some goods, perhaps because of a report, but you're not sure. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other things in your custody.
Exactly, Your Excellency.
You are either the worst customs officer I've met or the biggest liar.
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. It's true, I should not have ordered this seizure. In fact, it was late, and counting the crates would have taken me hours. I decided to postpone it. In the meantime, the goods were stolen. It's unfortunate, but I'm not useless.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery. This is all rather suspicious, Officer Auric. So I think it's necessary to conduct this inspection with a search.
Please, Your Excellency.
I'm sure the contents of this chest would be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we could find the key that this scatterbrain has lost.
Bezmozek. To se mi líbí. Jak to tak hezky řekl, Desarde bezmozek ho ztratil. Tady nějaká krabice s oranžovým. Dobře. Celní důstojníku, mám váš klíč?
So, were you satisfied with your inspection, sire?
Look at this.
You work for Egon? Have you come to ensure my loyalty? Well, you can tell him that I didn't say anything, right?
In fact, you just did. So you are a member of this gang?
No, you don't understand. But I am trapped. And it's been like this for months. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks in order to settle an old debt.
Egon?
Yes, sir. Either I do what he says, or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold, but he maintains his hold over me. And now I have no choice but to obey when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Could you help me identify him?
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his instructions in writing, or sends his men.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities, so anything you can tell me will be useful.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. For the sake of my children. Maybe you could come to the meeting he's arranged tonight.
Do you think he will come in person?
I don't know. This is the first time I've received a notice like this. I fear he'll punish me for arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him, you know.
Very well, I will come. If only to avoid you paying the price for your stupidity.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll meet you at the North Gate in the evening.
No offense to our new friend. I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
Dámy a pánové, pro tento díl by to bylo všechno. Děkuji moc, že odběr, like, zhlédnutí vám se do další části na hru GreedFall. Do té doby. Adios amigos.